It's about nothing but the time. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
Give me Alabama to break
It's when somebody takes what's yours. And this is our game. It's our time. And here's the guy trying to take it from us. So that makes it shit personal.
Welcome back, guys. This is Talk'N Bama, where we break it down. We give it straight to you. We ride every high. We ride every low. Right here, we with you today, guys. We're coming in off a hot battle in Columbia against Missouri. It was a great game up there, guys. And looking back, I still feel like I've had 3 heart attacks since then. I'm kind of lost. If you guys are joining us tonight, make sure you hit that comment. Make sure you like and subscribe right here to Roll Tide _Nation. This is Talk'N Bama. We got a lot to break down. We got Hunter with us tonight. We got Herb with us tonight. Let's get right into it, guys. As we look at what happened yesterday, afternoon, morning, however you want to phrase those things. I get them confused every time because we have games all around the clock. You look at key moments and key plays here, Herb. Key moments, key plays. Look at 4th down conversions for Alabama and 3rd down conversions versus Missouri's 3rd downs and their 4th down conversion rate. So, I think when you look at it, DeBoer's cojones are like this. But if you look at his face on the sidelines, he looks like mine in my living room. He looks just as confused as I am sometimes. So help me, how do we pinpoint this game, a 3-point game? So you can look at a couple different things, right, as how you win the game. Herb, give me a couple of them.
So this is one of those weird ones where as soon as the game was over, a friend who had, sharpshooters, they do one of their recaps, usually tune into them and way outsides, buddies with both, supporters of us too as well. And, Marinsky was like, hey, nobody's like, come up with me real quick. We talked for 30 minutes. If you had just tuned in and never saw the score, you would have thought we lost the game. Like, nobody was happy. Nobody had anything positive to say. If you did not see the score, you'd be like, dang, how bad y'all get beat? No, we won by 3 on the road. 3rd time in a row, we have knocked somebody's off their undefeated season, right? But you wouldn't know. I mean, and this is what I like, right, about a game like this. Even Ty Simpson at the end of the game was not happy, right? And you go look at his score, you're thinking, what, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, no turnovers, clean game, right? He wasn't happy. I don't think the line was happy. Our leading receiver was 58 yards. You didn't think we'd have that. We lose our best runner to a concussion, might lose him for the next week. And after all that, one of the biggest things, what you said, the cojones, man, what on a 4th and 8 play, we go for it because we're like, we don't have a field goal kicker. So that's out of the question. Mm-hmm. You don't really want to punt at this point with this little slim lead. And what do you hit your freshman? What the biggest play of the game?
And he was covered. He was covered too. That was not like a wide open pitch and catch.
Dude, it reminds me of the Wisconsin, the Horton touchdown where, the dude's here, but I'm gonna put it in the spot. And what I like when you watch that play develop, he didn't wait till he's open. Right when he's at the break, he's ripping it. He's like, bro, you gonna be right there? I'm hitting you right there. So it's stuff like that to where now that I've had 24 hours, I have to say, look, stop looking at all the negatives and look at the positive. You've kind of erased that Florida State loss, right? You went on the road to an undefeated top 25 team. Yes. And you look at 15. The situation. Yep. Not even the 11 a.m. kickoff, but emotional victory against Georgia, right? Mm-hmm. And then emotional victory against Vanderbilt, who tripped you up last year. And having to get up from Missouri, who you don't traditionally respect, that's not easy. And then we're losing players left and right. You can tell that bye week is going to be needed. But
yeah, we definitely need that bye week, Herb.
Yeah, but my positives are when it's time to step up, players make plays, and that's what they did in this game. And I feel like at the very best time, the coaches made the right call, the players made the right plays, and that's the takeaway. I'm choosing to be positive now. If you heard me yesterday, you'd be like, dang. But today it's a positive, and I'm happy for the victory.
So I like the positivity there. When he hit Horton in that end zone play right there, we talking about dotting people up. We talking about putting it on the money, dog.
Yes.
Ty's on the money, Hunter. Ty right now, Theismann, baby. Ty 15, whatever you want to call him, man. Like, this guy's dotting them up out there, Hunter. I'll say this, while our wide receiver 1 and 2 did not have the game we thought they would, Horton showed up and played pretty well. Brooks, I'm glad he stepped in the way he did. Josh Cuevas, Mr. Reliable at this point, okay?
Yes.
So
Good
freaking
Lord.
reliable. I also think if Jam doesn't get banged up, we score 14 more points probably. I think we control the clock and would have scored probably 2 more touchdowns, maybe 10 at that point. Jam getting hurt right there, it kind of dinged us a little bit. We still scored a touchdown on that drive, getting down with Daniel Hill and getting that in. That was good. Hunter, what's some things you look at this game? Obviously, we win. Road game here.
Yeah.
Good win, top 15 win. What's some things we look at that we need to fix going forward? We're coming back home. We got Tennessee coming back home. What's some things you think we need to fix from this Missouri game, though?
Obviously, like, first half run defense. I get it. Like I told my dad, Missouri's first drive, I felt like we kind of not really let them score, but we kind of let them like just see what they were going to give us so far. I think after that, we did pretty well. And then about that.
No, you're good, bro. So Hunter had a quick stop by, but no. So Alabama's got a lot tuned up for this game right here. Missouri had great pass rushing at the beginning of the game too. Young was all over this man, and Ty was running for his life. Okay, so there was a time and point in the game where I thought the offensive linemen looked lost. And a lot of people going to put it for me 75. I was upset. People saw the video. Yes, I was upset. And for people trying to say that was Daniel Hill's man to block, no, it was not. There was no, it was not. Because if so, then who was Formy supposed to block? That was the only person.
Right. He was just supposed to be out there chilling, I guess, is what we're saying.
Yes, because there was nobody else for him to block unless he was 5 yards down the field, which would have been a call then because that was a pass play.
Right.
So that play right there was one of the big plays that messed us up. That sack, man. No, you're good, bro. That sack messed us up. Hunter, that sack, I was talking about the sack right there that Young got off the edge, the Missouri defender, and hey guys, he's probably gonna be a high draft pick too. I'm gonna go let you know now. They got a couple guys that are really, really, really good on the defensive line for Missouri, and I kind of slept on them a little bit. They had a couple guys that was getting home and was getting pressure back there. So how do you feel about how Ty looked in this game? Obviously not the Pat Staten game he's had recently, but he got what needed to be done. We got the W.
I mean, Ty played his game. O-line really. I'm going to say right side of the O-line gave up a lot of pressures. But Ty didn't. Ty just played his game. Ty didn't give up. Ty just fought his way through it. I would say Formby really needs some help.
What Kat just said. Carroll and Robert on the right. Yes.
Yeah.
All day.
So I would just say really just Ty getting under pressure and able to – what I like is he's running, like getting yards while running and stuff. Looking downfield, able to throw dots while he's under pressure.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. But what I would like to see him do though is when you get under pressure, throw it away instead of taking the sacks.
Yep. Yeah. And he mentioned that again after the game. He's holding it a little too long sometimes, and he's trying to force a play sometimes, and sometimes it's not there. And that's fine. That's the reason why they make rules for the quarterbacks for those situations is you can get rid of it. So. No, he's not. And can I also say this real quick, but while we're talking about the line, I was watching a podcast right before we came on here, Alabama Football Report, and he actually put up the stats, PFF grades for Formby and for Carroll. And Formby had better grades than Carroll. And I was like, but he said the same thing. The face that you're making, the face I made, and the guy that said it, he's like, but I know what I see with my eyes. Carroll needs to be out there. And I'm at the point where I would rather see the freshmen out there making freshman mistakes than Formby at this point whiffing and not improving any from what we had last year.
That sack almost cost us the game, Herb. That sack almost cost us the game right there because that's why I was so upset. It's the point of you go hiking, you're just, I was supposed to get him? Like, oh, that was the guy that's on top of your quarterback right now. Yeah, that was your guy.
Right.
Yeah.
My problem with him thinking it wasn't him is he watched him go by. So to your point that you made a minute ago, who were you getting if you were watching him the entire way? Who did you think you were supposed to have? Right?
Yeah, because I would have been like, okay, so there was a missed block assignment if you got that inside guy and he went free, but you're literally standing there with nobody else to block.
Right.
That was your guy.
Yeah.
That was your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Herb, I'm with you. And then also to watch what Ty will, and I say this, said it last week, what Ty does pre-snap when he'll be like, come here. No, you go on this side. We're getting pressure right here. You need
he does
to
a lot
hold
of
this
work
block.
before the snap. Yeah.
Do you not think that Ty would have moved that running back over there if he wouldn't have felt like that's what needed to be done on that play? He would have.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm going back to a loop that we have a quarterback pre-snap that is doing – I'm not saying he's on the level of a Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, but he is that type of player in college right now for Alabama. He is I wouldn't say like a game manager. I'm saying he is a game controller. Like he is a coach on the field essentially.
Yes.
And he's a thermostat as well. Like he controls tempos of it. He isn't he can change it depending on how Ty is. I love Ty. He's turned around a lot. And if you want to think about it also, Herb, look back at last year, we had 16 passing touchdowns. This year, we have – last year we had 17. This year we have 16 right now through 6 games.
Right.
We're one passing touchdown away from tying last year's full season. That is now we had a lot of rushing last year too, but that is a story within itself right now with Alabama.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And
that'll
one
wrap
quick
us up.
point that you just real quick because you made this point earlier, and I think we didn't give it the love that it needs. You didn't have Ryan Williams in this game. He was on the injury report. You know, we don't. It's not like the NFL where you have to say specifics, but he wasn't out there. He didn't even come out to the 6th or 7th play. 1 target for the entire game, no catches. Right. Jeremy Bernard and somebody even posted out there double and triple teamed all game. Right.
Yep.
So you went to your transfer and your freshman. And they helped carry your team, plus your tight end, who I know
I was about to say Quaid. And hey, Jam got 111 total yards. Yeah.
Yes, that's how you know. But I'm speaking specifically wide receiver wise because of Ty, and you can just tell Ty is just using whatever he's got. You know, and I realize that we have one of the best wide receiver corps, but most of the teams you drop off your number 1 and 2, that's it. Like we're not getting anywhere. You know, I would point out Auburn if they didn't have their number 1 and 2, but I don't even know if they know how wide receivers. That's a whole nother. We'll leave them somewhere else. They don't know how to use those guys.
I was watching the game, just a quick 15 seconds off subject. Watching the Auburn-Georgia game last night, and I saw Perry Thompson go across the middle, and ball was dropped, hit the ground, and then I said to myself, oh, but I thought they developed wide receivers better at Auburn. Because that's what he said, so I just assumed they developed wide receivers better at Auburn. Not our freshmen that balled out today, you know, no big deal. And to button on this right here, Ty Simpson is not Jeremy Bernard or Williams dependent, meaning he does not have to have those two to be super successful. Now, go back to 2014, Blake Sims leaned a lot on Amari Cooper. You see what I'm going with this? In Ty Simpson's way, though, it's a little different. He can distribute the ball to Cuevas, to Jam Miller, to Kevin Riley. Kevin Riley got a touchdown pass in this game.
Yep.
You know, our first one. And for a second, I thought it was Jam because their numbers are so much alike.
Man,
and for half a second, you're like,
about that. Every time you see 2, he's like, Jet. Oh, no, okay.
It's Kev. Because, look, I was about to say in my video, I said, that's got to be Kevin Riley. I almost said that's got to be Jam, but I changed in my head when I saw 28.
I did the same thing. I did the same thing yesterday.
Kevin's playing great. So we'll get on this, too, as we get in the Tennessee preview. I'm not too worried about the running back spot this week due to the fact that Daniel Hill looked good when he came in right then. He played pretty good, solid runs, got some positive yardage, got the wheels turning. Kevin Riley's a good change of base back too, and really good 3-down back catching the ball in the backfield. So to put a button on it, guys, Alabama survived Missouri. Things were shaky, but it's a top 15 team. Nobody expects to win by 42 every game, especially against that. Alabama just beat number 5 Georgia, just beat 16 Vandy, 14 Missouri. And we still got more to go. We got what is Tennessee, 11 or 12 still?
11.
11 Tennessee coming in. So we got almost a top 10 matchup again this weekend, basically. So it's a playoff matchup, and essentially 6 and 11 play.
Yes.
That'll be a playoff matchup in December. So it's a potential thing, and also it's a potential SEC grab. So Survivor Missouri, guys, we got through 27-24. Shout out to JD at On 3. He called this, but he called it the other way around. He called Missouri winning 27-24. He was close.
Yep.
Had the other way around.
And
But,
Cotton had 27-24 us.
You said who did?
Cotton?
Oh, yeah, Cotton did. Yes, Cotton did do that. You called that out on Twitter, and I like that.
Tell Cotton to do my parlays for me.
Yeah, Cotton hit that one.
For real.
The only thing he missed on was he had a last-second field goal for us to win it. Otherwise, 27-24 was his. When he lost me a field goal to win it. But other than that, I was like, okay, 27-24.
Hey,
so.
I think we all have asked this to ourselves. Where do Bama get our kickers from?
I'll tell you what, we don't get it from our soccer team. I'll tell you that.
No.
I'd be walking on a soccer team. Who's got the biggest leg on the team? Bring him here right
Easily.
now. Because he's on he's on scholarship for soccer. That's cool. Come on, buddy. We're about to kick you how to kick football. What? No, it would be that simple for me. But to each his own, there's probably some stipulations to it. But to skip forward, guys, built for November, the Tide's turning point. And Alabama's ready to roll for this, guys. And what I mean by built for November, obviously we're midway through October. We cannot look ahead at all. But what's going on right now is going to help us set up for this. So when I talk about built for November, even Nick Saban said championships are won in November, basically. And what he meant by that is if you're not playing at that level of ball at that time, peak time, that you've lost it, son. You ain't going to get there. Growth. You can look back and you can be in November and look back at October and September and be like, where have we been? How far have we come? What have we learned? So what are we building for November coming up right here, guys? And the Tide's turning point. We got a lot coming up. We got Tennessee. We got South Carolina and a bye week this month. So a lot going on, guys. We got Damo in the comments. Shout out to Damo. He couldn't be here tonight, guys. He'll be back on Friday night, guys. Damo in the comments right here talking with Kat. But Hunter, I'm going to let you kick us off with this. The Tide built for November. What are some things we need to be working on in October that can show in November for the Tide to be hitting that turning point we need to be at?
I think the biggest thing, and we've all mentioned it, is to try and get that run defense fixed ASAP. We get that fixed, I think we'll be one of the most dominant teams. Get the O-line a little bit better. O-line played pretty well last 2 weeks. Yesterday was kind of iffy, especially like I said, right side of it. Missouri gave us a lot of pressure. We got to fix the pressure. If our O-line can block the pressure, I mean, Ty's going to torch the secondary if he's got time in the pocket.
Yeah.
So I would say, and please get our kicker better. Oh my gosh, those are like my main 3 topics right now. Is run defense, offensive line, and please get our kicker ready.
That boy says start Michael Carroll. I feel that.
I think it's true.
You're gonna see something soon, guys.
Real quick, shout out Keon Keeley too. Got a sack.
Yeah.
He got a sack.
Yeah, Keon Keeley did get a sack. Had a nice sack in that game.
Tide's
turning point right here. I see a couple of them. Somebody said red zone offense. I mean, I can see that too. Herb, what's something that you see that the Tide needs to be building for November to create our turning point for us to be peaking where we need to be peaking? Because you don't want to peak in September, okay, Florida State. You don't want to peak in September. And also, Herb, I think back to this more and more and more. What that Florida State dude said, you told me. About Florida State beating Alabama over Virginia or Miami. You felt they could beat Alabama because they had 8 months to prepare for Alabama.
Right.
Versus now you're on a week-to-week basis and you got 6 days, maybe 5, because you got to travel back home if you're on the road or whatever's going on. You got a couple days to get in there and get ready to go. And one of those is game day. So what shows?
Yeah.
And that's
plus also for Florida State. Yeah, well, plus for Florida State, you're running a little junk offense. And this late in the year, everyone's got the book on it. It's like, all right, you're going to run 4 plays. We'll defend these 4 plays, and you're fine. So, but to your original question and to build off kind of what Hunter was saying there, can we stop? I'm waiting for him to throw a pass. I'm calling it now. Probably throwing a touchdown pass.
I've said that too.
He's throwing a touchdown pass.
Hey, before you
got
go,
to.
Herb, I'm going to say this too about the whole Proctor situation. They are building that up, guys, and they're building it up until it's going to go fake the Proctor, and they're going to pull it, and they're going to hit somebody in the end zone. It's just literally going to be standing there by himself because you're going to have all 11 guys hitting Proctor, and there's going to be somebody just over here, just like this.
Yes. Dude, the fake tush push when they ran into Saquon Barkley, the fake tush push is going to be something like that. Total misdirection from what you're thinking.
Forgot about this too, Herb. Another thing, how they snap the ball to him. You can snap the ball over your shoulder. I forgot about that rule because that's how they snap the ball to Proctor. Go back and watch the play. Mm-hmm. He goes over the shoulder with it. You are allowed to do that. And nobody does it. Nobody does it no more. And literally,
you mess it up and it hits a shoulder.
Yeah, it's a fumble. Yeah, but he hit him with it. Boom. Go back and watch the play, man.
Hey, let's be honest. If Proctor didn't really hurdle, he was in the end zone.
Well, I think he was trying to think too much to it, man. These big men running the ball. We was all excited. He felt like 6 inches short, bro. Oh, that was close, man. But Herb, finish up, bro. My bad. We got.
No, you're good. You're good. These are all good points. To build on the thing with the line, I think it's time to stop the line rotation. Get a group that you like that is your 5 starters and roll with that. Those got to be your guys. And I think that would maybe clean. I don't know if it'll clean up everything, but you can't get any continuity along the line when you keep doing that. As far as the run defense part, it's just like we just start slow. It's like Hunter said, the first drive was like the speed bump defense, So a team like Tennessee that's going to come at you fast, it's almost – I feel like going to this game, it's almost guaranteed Tennessee scored on the first drive. And then we're going to clean it up from there. And then somebody brought up a good one with the red zone offense. I'm honestly at the point where can we get Daniel Hill back out there for the red zone stuff, especially if Jam's not available, because we need a bigger back in there. And my wide receivers that I would have in the end zone, honestly, I would put out, Jeremy Bernard, Isaiah Horton, and Brooks as my 3 wides when I get in and under. Not necessarily red zone. 20 and out, Ryan Williams still good. But once I get to 10 and under, I'm thinking these are the 3 guys that are going to be more physical and better hands around the end zone. So if you're trying to clean up the red zone, I think maybe a shift there is a little better. And let's be honest, if we're talking about the line and we've been getting on Formula a lot, Jaden Roberts is the guy you want with 2 or 3. I mean, that dude's a beast. Run a run play, put Daniel Hill in the backfield, him up there, and then I feel like we're scoring. So it's little stuff like that I think.
And Joe, up until this game,
it's great. So sorry. No, I just saying,
I thought you was right.
Great. So I don't worry about all this stuff necessarily first quarter. Coaching staff is really coaching their butts off, for the rest of the game. So I like where we're headed.
I love where we're headed too, and I think Joe's on to something right here too. But I think this was the first game I saw Ty where he didn't throw it away like that, though. And I think in other games I've seen him throw it away more. I've seen him roll out the pocket, trying to do things and get rid of the ball some. This game also, it goes back, in my opinion, to that right side. Formerly, Ty was having to step up and take hits, move. That side was getting them hit. I think they had 4 sacks, guys, and one of them pure untouched. I mean, just untouched. And
that was embarrassing.
He's so big, you see him stand there, he blocks too. Yeah, Proctor is huge, and it is a little bit. And also, I'll say this to loop back on the defense with that. We're talking about turning points. What Alabama needs to, and we've done a pretty good job with this. Open field tackles. Justin Jefferson had some good ones, but I'll tell you one, Bray went to go straight on, and Bray had a great game. That was just this moment as I'm going to highlight. He went up with Bo. Bo does the cheapest little and goes inside, and Bray's just like, I was like, bud, dang. So there was just some moments that we could have done that we have to fix for November is where I'm getting at. We're pinpointing and we're picking it out here, but these are moments we need for November. We need to turn those 7 points into 3 points. That's how you'll win those games, especially if we're on the road.
Yes. Also, I think Damani Jackson needs to be better as well.
Oh, yes. That first touchdown when Damani just walks out of bounds and 87 runs down. Now, 87 was 7'11" now. So I do get that. That boy was big.
And then the 4th and 6, 1-on-1.
Yeah, that one hurt me right there.
Number
I'm
one.
like,
That
dude,
one hurt me.
If you're able
Ball
to squat
game.
it, that's game. That's game.
Ball
Yes.
game. Ball game, bro. That is ball game. 4th and 6. It is ball game at this point. And I said that too when they got that play. I literally said, I was like, hey, at this point, we're going to have to get a turnover to end this game. We're going to have to turn the ball over in the game. And shout out to that man, Dejon Lee, getting banged up, coming back in the game. True freshman corner, 6'4". Dude is a lockdown over there. He's getting a lot better, too. Started out a little slow, getting a lot better, though. Way to oversee that. And also, Bo didn't see his wide open wide receiver that was standing at the first down marker. And he was pretty mad at the end of the game. If you go back and watch that play, look just a little bit more to the right, and you'll see a wide open Missouri guy that's just like jumping up and down like, what? And nobody was there. Nobody was there. Okay, so
you see Brabola gave Ryan the cold shoulder?
Yeah, he did. And I don't like that. And I'm gonna tell you something I don't like is people that have this big mouth about playing football and doing things in sport, not just football, basketball, any sport. No. But when you lose and you get humbled,
and then that's it for you.
Yeah. Diego, same thing.
Hey,
bro, good Saturday player, bro. You probably get drafted. You might do something. I mean, who knows how the cards flip, bro? Who knows? If you would have told me 10 years ago Geno Smith would be starting quarterback right now in the NFL, I'd laugh at you. But here we are, and he's not. He isn't horrible. It just took him long to develop. So who knows? In 11 years, Diego could be 45, starting for the Indianapolis Colts. You never know.
Or still in college.
Or on his 17th university. Who knows?
You never know. Yeah. Look, when after Florida State, we had a lot of people come onto our videos talking trash after they won. You know what we did? Hey, man, congrats. Hey, congrats. Like, you can't dodge it. If you're going to say stuff before the game, you can't dodge it after the game. That's just it.
Oh, congrats, bro. I got a big mouth, too, and I talk a lot of junk.
Who you telling?
But, hey.
I'm a certified troll trash talker.
You know? You gotta be able to eat your crow when you eat your crow. So that'll kind of wrap us up, guys. The tie built for November, guys. We got to work on a few things to fix here. Offensive red zone, that's a huge one. Open field tackling, getting a little bit better at that right there. And the offensive line as a whole has got to obviously we know the left side's pretty good, actually really good. I think the left side, our best side, obviously, but that right side we're piecing at it, and I think that's some things that we got to watch out for. SEC chaos right now. Who really wants the crown in the SEC? Ole Miss almost dropped the ball to Washington State. Don't look now. Struggle win. They barely got by right there, guys. Texas comes out of nowhere. Now they can play football. They beat Oklahoma. I think that was premature bringing John Mateer back. Just my opinion.
Definitely.
I think he would have did better than 6 points against Texas in that game. But, hey, not the coach. Don't get paid millions of dollars for that. Who really wants to crown? Alabama bumps Missouri right now. I'm going to put a picture out for you guys right now. There's a 3-way tie for first play in the SEC.
Yep.
That is Ole Miss, A&M, and us. Both are undefeated. Guess what? None of us three play each other. So this will be really, really, really interesting how this plays out here. But guess who? There's one team all three of us collectively play. That's Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Do I think Oklahoma will go 3-0 against those three teams? No. Do I think they still won against one of these teams? Yes. They will get They will get either Ole Miss, they will get A&M, or they will get Bama. It's going to be one of the three. I'm telling you, they're going to get one of those three. They're not going to go 0-3. They're not going to go 3-0. But they do play them, and that right there, I think, is the nutshell within itself.
I didn't think Texas A&M played Oklahoma, right?
I'm pretty positive.
Don't they play?
Positive.
Don't A&M play?
Somebody double check me.
Does it?
But I think I'm positive. I know they play. No, I don't know about LSU.
I'll give you real quick.
I know. They don't play them then. Oh, hold on. Oklahoma, Tennessee. Oh, they do play. Okay, they play Ole Miss. Yeah, dang it. Then I missed it. I thought they played them, but either way, I think that Oklahoma's going to be able to knock out either us or Ole Miss. They're going to have it's going to be a headbanger right there. And that SEC chaos, to paint that picture right there, who really wants the crown, I think that within itself is going to be a chase at the end of the season. So we get right there. Oh, end of November. You get end of November, you know more than December. December, you know the game.
Right.
I think the chase is going to come down in the last couple of weeks with Ole Miss and who they're playing. and then we're going to have to handle our business. If Bama handles business, we're in there.
Yeah.
But I think the problem's going to be how many teams we have ranked left. So with this chaos going on, Herb, what do you see going on right now with the SEC? Do you think Bama has a pitcher to slide in? Who do you feel right now, who you like as a front runner to win it, to play in it? Who you like?
So Bama, it's almost like the Florida State loss, like you said earlier. It's kind of a race. We don't have an SEC loss, so that kind of puts us up with that group. Our toughest games are still at home, and before this game, we talked about this last week, ESPN had us slated as Missouri being our toughest test, right? Tennessee office might scare you, but the rest of the teams, I think what you're really seeing is everybody is flawed in some way. And the team, to me, that's actually improving each week and getting better and kind of covering up our flaws is Alabama. But like LSU, there's no offense there, right? Tennessee has struggled with Mississippi State and Arkansas, this left on your schedule. I don't even know if I'm worried about the Auburn game much anymore or going to South Carolina. It's just like, as long as they keep approaching the week by week, you have to think that Alabama is your front runner. I would almost say Texas A&M is your next one just because I think their schedule plays out to where you're almost just up against Texas at the end. You know what I mean? You get to miss a lot of the other big boys to where I think you're going to slide into that spot. So it's not that I think they're the best team. I just think their path is still there. So Ole Miss still has to go up, like you just said, on their Oklahoma, and they still have Georgia as well. So, if they split those games during the SEC championship, you feel like there's going to be some complicated tiebreaker at the end of this for sure. And it's almost like you're in a spot where if you have a chance to get a garbage time touchdown against like Vandy, you almost need to do that at this point, right? Because what else?
So I know where I messed up at. I know where I messed up now when I thought Texas A&M played Oklahoma. I was looking at when I was looking around. I was like, how did I get that? Because I'm like, I know what I saw. And I was looking at a future schedule, I'm guessing here, because that is not the right schedule. But I'm looking here to break down some more stuff with that. Like Ole Miss, they have some great matchups still left to play too. A&M still have some great matchups left to play. So there's definitely some things left to play. All of us are 3-0 in the SEC.
Right.
Other two teams, they're undefeated right now. They're also sitting on the number 4 or 5 4 and 5 spot. 4, 5, 6 are SEC teams right now. The top 10, has 5 SEC teams? It's like 50% SEC.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
So I mean that's another thing within itself right now that's really good in my opinion. Hunter, what do you see going on right now with this SEC? A lot of chaos going on. Who you like right now? Who's your front runner?
I feel like Ole Miss is gonna choke like usual. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I feel like they'll lose in Athens next week or this week.
I think Texas beats Texas A&M.
That's another one. It's crazy to say. I still have Texas going to it. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like
Texas does, then they're gonna have to be some mix ups then too. Then if they do,
I don't know.
Well, they only have one SEC loss, so if they run the table, I guess at this point that would be it if you wanted Texas in.
Yeah. I just feel like you're going to see a better team out of Texas after losing to Florida. We seen it against OU yesterday.
Texas. I'm sorry, Hunter. Texas and Texas A&M is going to be played on Black Friday.
Last weekend.
It's the first time since 2007 the game is being played on Friday after Thanksgiving. The game will be played 2025 will be played in Austin, so it is going to be a home game. That's going to be a game to circle right now, I think. Go ahead, Hunter.
For sure.
I feel like that's going to be another game that's going to determine who goes to the SEC championship.
Yeah, because what
happened last year. That's what happened last year.
Okay. I thought so.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's going to happen again.
That's a good call.
So if you want me to say, I'm going to keep going with my pick that I have in preseason. I say Bama, Texas.
Okay, Bama, Texas.
See, I had Texas at 9-3. Yeah, I had Texas at 9-3 before the season, so that's why I was thinking this. But
I honestly feel like Georgia's going to have 3 losses in the SEC.
I can see it. They're week to week now.
If I would say Georgia's going to have 3 losses, they would have lost this past weekend for me. I don't think they lose 2 more times now. I think they may lose 1 more time.
But
One more. Now, Mike just brought up a point right here. He said, at this point, would you want to win and play an SEC championship or get the extra week off for the playoffs? Depends, honestly, Mike, at like where your team's sitting at. Do you need it? Do you not need it? Do you need to keep rolling? Sometimes I think you need to keep rolling, and that does it. I think winning the SEC championship could be big for this team because we haven't won it since Saban left. So going ahead and getting an accolade without Saban is good for this team. Like, hey, you can win championships without him. You got an SEC right now. Now, buckle up. Let's make this playoff run. Let's be the first SEC championship, SEC champions in a 12-team playoff. Boom. Hadn't happened yet. Be the first one to do it. That right there would be huge. So I would definitely, Mike, if you give me the SEC championship, give me the SEC championship, if that's the thing. You want to play for the championship, in my opinion. Every time. Right. Southeast Conference is one of the best is the best in the country.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The last season's playoff, didn't all 4 of the teams that got a bye get eliminated first game?
Yes. I'm not a huge fan of the byes.
Nah, you want to keep that momentum going. Mm-hmm. You don't want to get. I
think home playoff is a big thing too, in my opinion.
That's the one. Hey, give me a playoff. That's the one.
Because Bama playing in Bryant-Denny in December versus us going to Michigan or going to Ohio State or going to Nebraska. I'm saying that, but Indiana, wherever. But it's gonna be. I asked Tennessee how it went last year. It was cold. You get up there, man. It's just it's different environment, guys. Different football.
Yeah. No, I'm 1,000% with you. I would.
Hey, Herb.
And the atmosphere would be high. Yes. Oh no. It's over.
Boy.
Come on.
You know how that game would be just even if you ain't got tickets to that game. We'll be
in Tuscaloosa,
And yes, going up there and being at the bars, being around outside the fans, man, that right there would be so much electric in Tuscaloosa.
Why did he look at me when he said being at the bars? What's that all about?
Me? No. Definitely not pointing at nobody that might be at the bars. I don't know who
Herb got excited. Hey, you said bars, he got excited.
Yeah, I was about to ID you as soon as I said it, Hunter. I was about to say, pull your ID out, Hunter. You look too young. But no, guys, to button that up, guys, Hunter said Alabama, Texas right there. Herb said it's still front runners, Bama. I'm kind of right there with you guys. I think if you give me a game, Alabama, Texas A&M for the SEC championship.
That would be my pick if I had to pick right now.
Yeah.
So
I think Texas A&M is going to probably win out. They do not look bad. Marcel Reed's playing at a high level right now too. The defense is not good. Mike Elko, how you say his name?
Elko.
Yeah. Mike Elko, great coach. Did not know who that was until he went at A&M. Be honest with you on that. Did not know who that man was.
Dukes, right?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of knew who he was, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Right? Hey, coach for
he did all right. And now he's doing
He did really good for Duke, let's be honest. He did really well to play.
Leonard was there, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Riley
before Notre Dame.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Riley Leonard. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And so that I like Mike. I think he's done great in the SEC. I think Texas A&M is probably happy with him too, at where he's got him setting out. So yeah, huge fan there. I like Mike. Yeah, you know, Mike said the biggest bar I've ever been to is called Herb's House. Yeah, so I saw a picture, guys, and I cannot confirm nor deny whether it was on Raj_Herb on X. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll put it in the comments real quick. If you guys go on your local Twitter, okay, and type in this right here, you guys will find a picture, okay, that may or may not have Herb's whole pantry out from the other night. They had a good night, okay? They had a great night. He said Pam Texas A&M was salt bathing in
her bestie is an A&M fan, which Mike was there. He said we were all struggling, and then this is why people don't like the 11 a.m.s, because we did that. We hydrated very well on Friday night, and then Saturday night trying to watch that game, we were dying at times. So yeah, it was a good time.
Cannot stand noon games, man.
Yeah, so noon games I'm not a fan of too much. Yeah, I don't like the 11 a.m. kickoff.
We're not on the road. We are not
11 a.m. at home. 11 a.m. not bad at home, but on the road, I don't like it, guys. So we're going to put a button in that, guys. SEC is really crazy right now. Got a lot of chaos building up for November. Exciting month of November, guys. Also, pause real quick. Pause. I want everybody to take a deep breath. We are halfway through college football, baby.
It was crazy.
It comes and goes quick. It comes and goes quick. So make sure you grab it and hold on to it while we got it right now, okay?
But it takes
college football
so long to get here.
Like halfway through, guys, but this is the most exciting part. The build-up to the playoffs and then the playoffs and the championship run. Bama's in it right now. We're going to talk about our next game coming up, guys, and this is going to be the Tennessee preview. And, y'all, if I hadn't told y'all before, Herb is a wild man, okay? If I have not told y'all before, Herb is a wild man. So
I got to get my cigars ready Friday.
You said what, Hunter?
I said I got to get my cigars ready Friday.
Yeah, you do. Get them ready and have them on standby. Tennessee preview, guys, right here. I'm going to tell you right now, they low down. They dirty. They some snitches. And if they stadium was on fire, I'd pray to Jesus it rained gasoline, baby. Roll Tide. Because I can't stand them. All right? I can't stand them. Now, listen. Auburn. Tennessee. All right? You know, that's just what it is, guys. All Bama fans can relate to that video. All Bama fans love that video.
Just posted it today.
It gets posted. It'll be posted 50 million more times this week. I promise you. And if we win it,
sure.
Yes, that is one of my favorite videos. That dude didn't even realize in the time frame of what he was doing. I guess the journalist did. He knew how funny that was and how that would marinate. Smart move by him. Herb, Tennessee preview right here. Their DBs are weak. I feel like Ty's going to be able to throw it however we want, we want. Running the ball consistently is my biggest worry for this right here. So that's the next big test to me is can we consistently – we can run the ball at moments without jam, but can we do it 4 quarters? Can we run the ball when we need to run the ball and kill the clock? If you guys hadn't paid attention, Alabama's time of possession the past 2 games has been – and against Georgia, has been killing everybody. We've been beating them because they ain't been on the field. So that's good. Our defense is not worn out now, and our offense is pacing themselves. So, Herb, how do you see right here with Tennessee preview?
2 stats that, and we brought up one and we haven't brought up the other one, I think, because it has been negative. Time of possession and penalties are things that we have totally flipped from last year that have really helped us control games a lot better. I don't think there's a defense that Ty can't beat with this wide receiver core, you know? And I think Tennessee kind of scared me a lot more when we saw them pushing Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
And no disrespect, but the more we see Georgia, the more you're just kind of like, this ain't the Georgia of old, you know? So I think, like I said, it's probably one of those games. Tennessee's going to start fast. You know, they play the up-tempo style. You know, Aguilar is really slinging it back there. I think they scored their first drive, but I think Womack is changing things up quicker. I think Daniel Hill's going to be a big key in this one with Jam out. The fact that he got some runs in important times in this last one, maybe they're trying to have a little more faith in him. Kevin Riley's going to have to be big, but I like that this game is at home. You know, we always play better there. I think it was good to come back from Missouri and maybe get a little rest before that. But I just think that we've got enough to win this. So I think it's going to be another heart attack game. You know, I could see it being like a touchdown victory in the end. But we can't let Tennessee come into our house and win. Like, I just don't see the guys. Like, I feel like they've got too much pride in the coaching staff. And the biggest thing of all, DeBoer wore the black hoodie for the rest of his life. So, you know. We're winning. We're winning. This
man don't need to take it off. I'll tell you that. And people can say what they want about the superstition stuff, but he does not need to take that off. Keep that hoodie on. No, keep the hoodie on. Hunter, Tennessee coming up 3rd Saturday in October. You cannot talk SEC football unless you're talking about Alabama versus Tennessee. This is a headline matchup right here this weekend. SEC Nation's in town. It's going to be broadcasted all over. A lot of eyes will be on this game. It's going to be a 6:30 p.m. Central game, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. The game will be a night game. We'll be under the lights at Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Hunter, how do you feel about this in the next big test for the Tide?
Yeah, I'm going to say Kalen DeBoer versus Bobby Hill. That's what I'm going to say. But but I feel confident. A lot of things that you can kind of see with Joey is he throws quite a bit of picks, especially in double coverage. So I think our secondary will be able to get a big advantage off of him.
Yeah.
We need to be able to run the ball, like you said, JT. Just think Ty will be able to cook their secondary. I know Gerard McCoy's not. I don't think he's playing.
Yeah,
he won't be back.
I don't think unless something dramatically
happens. That is a bad thing for them. So I would say Ty needs to pressure the freshman DB. I think
we need to play for 60 minutes. I'm with you, Joe. 100%, Joe. We do need to play for 60 minutes, man. Literally, that is part of it.
But I think, like you said, Herb, DeBoer better come out in that black hoodie for sure. Another thing, this is revenge game part 2. So
because they got us last year, and honestly, last year you can't blame the defense. You got to blame the offense because we was in numerous spots.
1,000%.
Well, we could have scored, and you look back at this, the defense only allowing 24 points when we blessed them with a lot of opportunities. They could have had 42 points. The defense did a great job in Tennessee last year. The problem was the offense. Wide open guys too in that game right there. That's one of the games I alluded to last year where I'm like, we should not have lost that game. If you look at
that first half, Tennessee turned the ball over 3 times.
Yeah. we lost.
We just didn't have ourselves a lead. Yeah. Oh, it was all offense last year. I'm sorry.
It just was running the ball, and I think it was Moore put his hand in and ripped the ball out right there. First drive when they were going, and we recovered the fumble. That was a big play. And I thought, and we went down and got 3 off that, but then I was like, we got to score. Yeah. So with it coming back home, we've got to, in my opinion right here, guys, we got to turn 3s into 7s. We're getting too many 3s right now.
Yeah,
we need more 7s. We need that efficiency to go to the touchdown side, not the field goal side. We're scoring. I like that. We need 7s, not 3s. To beat Ohio States and to beat the Miamis of the world, the Indianas of the world that are up there, and those even A&M's, we're going to have to finish drive, guys. Drives and close them out. That'll kind of wrap us up there. I want to pull up a couple comments that I saved that I liked from the show. This one right here I thought about earlier. We were talking about in our group chat. How many recruits will be picked up with Franklin getting fired? I think we're going to get a couple, or at least the guys to come in for a visit. Come look now because there's a lot of decommitments. We talked about it in our group chat, and you can expect to see more. It's about to be a floodgate for those guys. That class is about to fall apart. And this is where somebody gets an elite class. When a higher-up coach at a big university leaves, I try to explain this to people. This is how somebody's going to get a couple players. You can be like, how did they go there? They already have this situation like this happens to where the coach leaves, and then now they're big guys that are at Penn State. Now they're going to trickle down to Ohio States, the Michigans, the Oklahomas, the Bamas, the LSUs, and then, trickle down. I only named Ohio State, Michigan first due to the fact Big Ten country right there. Some of those players want to play up there. Some of those guys are from that area too. So there's things just like there's guys that are born in the South and they want to play in the SEC. It just means more.
So now the portal's open, right, for them. He got fired.
Yes. Portal's still open for coaches when this coaching change, but starting January, I can't remember the dates off my head.
No, so technically you can't jump in the portal in the middle of the year, period. So what it is they'll still be waiting till the end of the year regardless.
Mm-hmm.
What people have done, if they had fired him, I think before the 4th game, if you wanted to keep your year, you would sit out the rest of the year. For people who are on Penn State right now, you might as well just finish out the year. If you're going to enter the portal, you're going to do it when they change the portal anyway. So you're kind of stuck. And plus now anyway, what they're changing too is if you enter the portal, if your coach gets fired, you can't enter the portal till they hire the next guy. So technically if Penn State just had, their interim coach for the whole year, I think you'd be stuck there until that guy would anyway. But I think you're not going to see movement until January for Penn State. Yeah, with the players.
I was about to say, I know they changed the rules, but I couldn't remember the exact. I'm glad you said it, Herb. I couldn't remember the exact rules on the head coaching when they change it now because it is different. The fourth games and that.
You see who the favorite is to win at Penn State so far?
I'm Nick Saban. I saw somebody say something about Nick Saban, but Nick Saban's not leaving, guys. I can shut that down. Everybody's jumping on it, but I saw that on Twitter already.
What's his name?
Being interested.
The head coach at Nebraska.
Matt Rule?
Matt Rule. Yeah. Huh. So can someone reach out to the board and tell him to put Formally on the bench and start Carroll? Yeah, we spoke about that, Joe.
We spoke about that.
Yeah.
Definitely with that. Ain't gonna be the
point where we're giving Formby too much hate, or are we accurate? That's what I want to know, because I feel like it's accurate. You know what I mean?
I do too.
I want to tell somebody
getting all that criticism to his head.
Yeah.
Red zone offense. Yeah, we spoke about that with the red zone offense. Got to be more efficient for the red zone offense. Got to turn them 3s into 7s instead of turning 7 into 3s. And on defense, we got to turn them 7s into 3s. We got to push it back. So let's see. That was that one. We got Damo in here talking about Caden Proctor. I did like this one as well. We need to see Caden Proctor TD in November. I agree, Damo.
Why does it got to be November? It could be this week. It could be this week.
Yeah.
Hey, just imagine how crazy the crowd would go if he scored.
Yes.
Oh man, I wanted you to give him the ball again after that play. God.
Literally.
You know, so start playing better in the second half, leaving too many points on the field. I think, Joe, to allude to that, start out stronger. We talked about this a minute ago with the defense. We start out slow every game. I've said it now for 3 weeks that the defense starts out like, we got to see what you're going to do. Okay, this is what you're going to do. All right, cool, done. We figured it out now. You're not doing it no more. It's like they have to figure out what they're going to do, fill them out. And then when they fill them out, it's like, okay, cool. And another thing I didn't like yesterday, when we needed them not to get extra yards, we're trying to strip the ball and giving them 10 yards. Hey, but take them down. Like, don't let them get 10 yards when they need this field goal to tie the ball game here. Take them down. Because there was a moment where we're trying to strip, and he's just still running. Like, I'm like,
hey, Keon Sabb did it.
Oh, and Sabb has played great the past couple games. There's just some nitpicking things that you're going to have to get better at before we get into November, guys.
I will say about the defense, though, we gave up 1 third down possession out of 10. We stopped them on third down.
Yeah. They only have 1 third down conversion. So you are right.
Yeah,
that is.
You got to take it. You got to take it, the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and roll with it, and that's part of it, guys. We want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. I only cut Herb off twice, I think, so that's a new record.
We're improving, baby.
We're going to put that down on the bookmark. Make sure you guys follow us, guys, on all social media. Hunter, let the people know where they can find you at and what you got going on, brother.
Y'all can find me on TikTok.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. What up? Hunter,
he pulled
Alabama versus Tennessee. What is your score prediction?
God, already?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Give me Alabama 34, Tennessee 27.
Alabama 34, Tennessee 27. That's a close one, but I like it.
Yeah,
Herb, I see you thinking.
Heart attack game again.
I see you thinking.
No,
what you got?
I do. I think we're somewhere in that range. You know, I'm gonna go like 37-27.
That's a weird score.
Yeah.
We get a safety.
49-24. Bama will walk them. Bama about to walk the boys. Mississippi State scored 30+ on them. Arkansas scored 31. Taylor Green's good, though. Taylor Green's good. I'm not hating Arkansas. I like Taylor Green. Green is a great quarterback. I like him. I wouldn't say great quarterback, but great athlete. You know, he has some great things. I like Green. I think we can drop 49 on him. I don't know why. I have a good feeling this is the time for us, guys. This is the show out game for Alabama. First Saturday in October, guys. We're about to wrap it up right here. Sorry I interrupted you, Hunter. I had to get everybody's stuff real quick.
You're good.
And what's a show without me interrupting? I mean, what's a show, Hunter? So, Hunter, where can the people find you at, bro?
You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Hunter the Bama fan. That's literally just
Bama
that.
Fan.
You know it.
Yeah, Herb, what you got going on? Where can the people find you at, brother?
You posted earlier for our Twitter, Rod_Herb. Everything else, go to Herb and Rod's podcast on YouTube. We gave out our game ball today. Go check out that video. And then here every Sunday, man, what you find, gentlemen. 6 o'clock Central time.
Also, you can find me on YouTube as well, and TikTok. Every Friday night, 7:30 Eastern. Bama Blueprint with me and my boy Domo.
Right here on Roll Tide Nation, guys.
Yes,
make sure you check us out, guys. We
Yes,
are
sir.
growing. Shout out to everybody that has joined us. We are now at 400 subscribers and right at a month.
Let's go.
So huge W to everybody that watches us. Thank you guys for joining us. Joe, we are now right here. I know you used to watch us over on the Bama Standard. We are now here on our own channel doing our own thing, man. So if you want to like and subscribe to our channel, Mr. Joe, we would love to have you back on, man. I remember seeing you all the time on our shows before. Thank you for joining us. Kat, thank you for joining us every single Sunday. Damo in the chat, guys. He'll be back with us this coming week on Friday night. Thanks for Mike stopping by, Jay Walker. I saw you in there. A couple other guys in there, man. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and seeing us. We don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Make sure you follow me, JT the Bama fan.
Oh,
all social media, baby.
Hey.
Follow me on all social media, JT the Bama fan. Roll Tide Nation on TikTok. Probably going to do a live tonight over on TikTok if you guys want to come over and join us. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We're going to see y'all Friday night. Hunter and Damo got a special episode lined up. I may make a guest appearance on it because I just don't like Tennessee. We're
going to bully them. That's all we got.
I don't like them. And I know, do you have a special guest on this week, Hunter?
We do.
Who's the special guest?
Spiker,
one of the biggest Tennessee fans that I know. He's actually not a bad Tennessee
He's not
fan,
a bad Tennessee fan.
You're not going to see me say that about a lot of them.
Hey, I will say this, though. I predicted this before the season started, and he gets so mad at me because I bring it up every week. I said, Bama's going to beat them, and they're going to have 2 losses. And that last game, when they play Vanderbilt will ruin Tennessee's playoff hopes.
Oh,
that was amazing.
That right there is going to be a story within itself, and I cannot be around Spiker if they lose to Vanderbilt. Okay,
he said he's going to go block if that happens.
yeah, bro. Yeah. He probably will. Well, guys, thank y'all for joining us. We head down tonight. Roll Tide. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby.